And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Shota. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swinging a ground ball. Over to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. And Judge spoils that one. And he'll step off and take the signs again. Judge waits. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the Yanks go quietly. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
1-2.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
Off the outside edge, ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man at first. And now, Stephen Kwan, runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Kim, the runner at second with one away. Backed off the plate that time. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. One out, the runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Tommy Edman at the plate. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two outs. Up the middle, LeMahieu sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Shota back to work. And that's fouled off. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And there's a ball.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
The pitch. And now the count is even. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. That one just misses. Now a pop-up on the infield. Suzuki pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And that is out of play. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 strike.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be real.
Right side, hard hit. LeMahieu gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Fly ball center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Keston Hiura.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the A's 1. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. Up and in, 1-0. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Bounce to the right side. Suzuki steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's DJ LeMahieu. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Goldie batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. And here comes Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's 2 away. here is Aaron Judge.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around third comes LeMahieu. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Stanton in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goldie at second. Judge at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. To third, Chisholm. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jung-Hoo Lee up next for the A's. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. A little roller up along first. Goldie takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Judge makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That clips the corner. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. So no runs here. So up next, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball right side, handled by LeMahieu. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Suzuki in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. around the corner for a strike. One out, bases empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Goldie makes the grab, and there's two gone. Next up for the A's, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball. One ball, one strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. LeMahieu, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch to LeMahieu. Goes down looking. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 35.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Fastball is outside. Bellinger with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count even at 1.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Halfway home, all even. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yarbrough back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. That one missed. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Keston Hura up to hit now. Fly to center his first time. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Haesung Kim. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second.
Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
Outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill also getting ready. On the ground, right side. LeMahieu is there in plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The A's get 1 on this homer. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch misses.
Ball, that's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg, so you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy. And
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Efros.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away. Stephen Kwan up next for the A's. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Movement in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. There's the strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Suzuki in now. Takes ball one off the plate. A's leading by a run. Now fly ball to right center. And no one can get there. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
that's off the plate. The inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across, in there safely.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And
next up for the A's, Rob Refsnyder. Fouled off. He was late. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's off the plate.
And ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The A's looking to add another. There goes the runner. Dives and he can't hang on. In comes the runner from third. Slings to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
see how he knocked that down, and it got away from him a little bit, but he doesn't panic. Picks up the ball, probably a little bit more time as he sees the runner, but a good throw to complete the play over to first.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fought off foul. Hira off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. And now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger snags it, and the inning is over. So 9 batters come to the... Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dane Dunning.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
LeMahieu in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now one missed. That one down the line and foul ball. Outside low. Now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that's down and away.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Finds its way through, base hit. Coming home. The throw in.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 down, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and fouls one off. Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Kim handles, throws to first, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Young Kim.
And first offering is fouled off. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Volpe hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No play. That's an infield. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Bellinger drop step going back. And it's off the batter's eye. He hammers one out to center. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed foul. Base hit, left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
High in the air, out to right. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment. A new pitcher in the game, Yuki Matsui.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a... Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year. It's 8-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. One down, base is empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Hesung Kim.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pulls that one foul. Leiter measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
A dive. Nice stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lee around third. He will score. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one. New inning getting. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Roki Sasaki.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 9-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Fastball is outside. Hammered, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Bellinger up to hit. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. There's the strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, called strike. Sasaki is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
9-4 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting average this month over 400.
This one popped up. Freeman should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Jung-Hoo Lee up next for the A's. Leading the AL in batting average. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Kwan leads off first with one away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was.
Seiya Suzuki. That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Tommy Edman in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And a foul ball. Out to short. Whips it across. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starter, Kodai Senga. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lee settles under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Ohtani at the dish now. Shohei actually hit a few home runs against Los Angeles before signing with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, Ohtani's first home run against the National League team happened when he was playing against the Dodgers.
Kim. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. On to the back here at Dodger Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. Yamamoto back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bay throws right, bats left. 25 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but
runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate. It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error, so now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Not even close there. Ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one clips the outside corner. Now 2-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's.
No ball,
Just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. And the first offering is not close.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point on that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Next up for the A's, Jung-Hoo Lee. Doubled in his first AB. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes giving chase. Corral. It. And there's 2 down. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Hernandez under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. And he takes a strike. This to third. Kim with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1's
1 out, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Line drive. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. On to first, and the inning is over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, almost got him.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Castanheira. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. And the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie Betts now. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is down low. Out to center. Brings it in. 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Flied out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Dodgers trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just missing inside. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And there's a ball. Freeman with some impressive production lately. That's a little high. 2-1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pitch misses there. 1-1. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. Ball one there. Kim turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. On the ground to first, Freeman. Throws to first in time. That's out number 2. Next up for the A's, Ha-Sung Kim. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The A's up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball there. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ball 3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Liner, and this could be trouble. Pajes rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Around third. He'll score and they tie it. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
High fly ball down the left field line. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And now they're out in front. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Betts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Freeman stands in here, takes ball one low.
No strike.
Next offering upstairs. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus? Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Will Smith to the plate. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 5 innings. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up, and there's one away.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Suzuki, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fair ball. So, man aboard. Tommy Edman up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. It's strike one on Edman.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hernandez moving back for it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the Dodgers will go. New pitcher on here, Michael Kopech.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Langoliers in the box again, takes a strike. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Yates, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pajes going back, drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ji-Hwan Bae up next for the A's. His home and away splits there. Look out! And it hit him. Next up for the A's, Keston Hiura.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air out towards right center. Hernandez sizing it up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back here. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dane Dunning.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. In the air right side. Suzuki on the move. 1 away. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. On the ground to third, Kim. Zips it across, and that is out number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. On
the ground to third. throw is high and over his head. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
That one way inside.
That's ball 2.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jacob Wilson. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Betts. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers threatening. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in, 2-0. In the dirt, but kept close. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 9-6. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Suzuki, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one is inside. Lee leads off second with one gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. 2-2. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 9-7.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kirby Yates.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Suzuki headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. And it's a one-run game. He's safe. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. So the tying run at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Edman around third. He scores, and the A's tie it up. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
On its way to the corner, Hernandez on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, Keston Hiura. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Masataka Yoshida.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch, not close. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run comes in and they take the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
And here comes. So they turn to Lou Trevino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's going to be Hesung Kim. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Yoshida around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And we're back. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Riley O'Brien.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's in there. And that's strike 2. That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-0. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Pajes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they love it here at Dodger Stadium. It's 11-10. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And a strike in there.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And that ball is out of here. They go back to back. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 12-10. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Could be extra bases. Coming home. The relay. Safe. And they're up by 3. So runner at second, 2 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
1-0.
And a curve misses outside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Suzuki makes the play. That is the inning. But 2 rounds back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Out to short. Wilson whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting.
New pitcher on now, Tanner Scott.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez pulls that one down, and that is. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. O'Brien back to work. On the ground, and foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike 3.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next one in the dirt. That one ripped. That's long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 14-10.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even. Tighter.
Yuki Matsui on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses off the outside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left center. Kwan. They got it for out number 2. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. On the ground to short. Bay. Third out. That ends the frame. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Seiya Suzuki. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tony Gonsolin up and throwing. Miller getting cranked up as well. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. First pitch just misses. And that one fouled off. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out 3, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And our final 14-10. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.